Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a quick demo of our rares spawner. Um, it works now with our controllers. So I have my usual controller setup. I have a motion sensor that's connected to a trigger lock which injects a delay, and then the relay which sends the signal over here to my rares spawner. Okay, so rares spawners, they're a subclass of spawners, but they give you a couple of neat options here. You can set if it must be stolen, so it'll spawn something that cannot be picked up by a player, and it must be stolen. Then you can select the class of rare, and then you can override the amount, and we'll talk about that in a second. The classes are currently rare uncut. That's what I'm doing now, is rare uncut cloth. There's also rare bolts of cloth, and then I've got some things here that I have rare spawners in world to spawn some plows and scarecrows, crystalline powder. These go into our unusual chests. These are the rares that would go into a treasure map chest, etc. These are the rares that would go on a monster. So typically you won't be using a lot of these. The ones that seers will be using probably most often is the rare cloth. Once in a while these other guys, if you feel the need, but they already have designated spawn points, so I would minimize that use. Also, if there's a class of rares you'd like to see added here, that can be done as well. Okay, so that's it. So we're going to spawn some rare uncut cloth. All right, and we've set the stackable amount to 3. What that means is, like, a scarecrow can't be stacked, so it's meaningless. But rare uncut cloth comes by default in a stack of 50. So that's probably too much for just a little event. That's really reserved for our uncut cloth drops, which happen in the tailor shops, and all of those must be stolen. So those were must steal true. So to get the default, the default here, if you set the amount to -1, you'll just get the default amount, which would be 50. You probably want to set that to something a little more conservative for your, let's say 15 for your event. Okay, so now we've got 15 rare uncut cloth, and we're hooked into this chain here with a motion controller. So let's see what happens. All right, there's my uncut cloth, and there's 15 yards. Okay, so that's just what we wanted. I'm going to take that, put it in my backpack. While I'm here, let's look at must steal, because that's a nice fun thing to add. Give some thieves some love here. So if we set that to true, the rare spawned, whatever it is, not just cloth, whatever we're spawning, must be stolen. All right, so let's try that. Okay, we got a stack here. That item does not belong to you. You'll need to steal it. Okay, so that's really it. There's not much else to it. You can just spawn the rares. You can have them stealable or not, and you can set if it's a stackable. If it's a stackable, then you can set the amount here. All right, that's it. Bye.